What is up, YouTube? Got another video for you guys. This video pertains to 2007, 2008 Acura TL Type S. 2004 to 2006 is the same thing. The only thing, these bolts are different. So from the 04 to the 06, I don't think they have these. I think they have like a alley key thing, a bolt that goes in here. The 07, 08 Type S has these little bolts right here. Basically, they all use the same spark plugs. You gotta get NGK laser iridium spark plugs for these Acuras. You have to get them. They're the ones that belong to these cars. So if you want it to run right and have the OEM performance, just like they came out of the lot the first day they made them, these are the spark plugs. You're gonna need some NTCs, and you're gonna need some boot protectors, like a grease to go over the coil. Well, you put it on top of the spark plug. So I'm about to take these out so you can see. So you need a 10mm bolt. Put it on there. Get the ratchet. Pull it out just like that. Take out the bolt. Make sure you don't lose it. Just set it right there. Then you disconnect the plug right here. Pull this in, pull the tab out. Then you pull out the coil. Set it to the side. And then you grab the ratchet. Put it in here, and then you crack it loose, lefty loosey. Once you crack it loose, you pull out the spark plug. That's the spark plug right here. Make sure you buy one of these from AutoZone. They don't cost a lot. They're the 5/8 Duralast spark plug adapter. It has like a metal thing in there to catch the spark plug so they won't fall. And this is my old spark plug. NGK, same thing, the same one as these. See? And that's it. And then you just put the new spark plug in. I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Then you grab some anti-seize, put a little bit of anti-seize on the threads, and put a little bit of the grease on top of the bolt, on top of the plug. Then you bring the spark plug in nice and slow, and you tighten it with your hand thread it in until it gets tight. And then you grab the ratchet and you just snug it just a little bit, a little turn, not too tight. And make sure you do this when the car is cold. My car been sitting since overnight, so don't do it on a hot engine. You don't want to mess up the threads and the threads in there. When it's hot, it expands, and in the cold it's better. So make sure you do it in the cold. It's real cold today, so I let my car sit overnight. And once you do that, you grab the ratchet and you snug it up a little bit, not too tight. Then you grab the plug. Put the plug back in. Make sure you push it in all the way in, nice and tight. Grab one of the bolts again. Push it in. Grab your 10mm. And you tighten it, tighty-righty. You snug it, not too tight, you don't want to break it, but just snug it. And then you plug up the fuel injector again, nice and tight. Make sure it's good. And that's it. Then you do the next one. Clip this, pull the boot out, put it to the side, grab your spark plug, and put anti-seize on it. I'm just putting my old spark plugs back so I could give it to my sister. She has a 03 Acura. She could still use these spark plugs. They're pretty good. Then you grab your new spark plug, do the same thing. Put the anti-seize on the thread, and put the grease on the boot. Just like that. Little bit of anti-seize, grease on the boot. Then you grab your adapter, put the spark plug in, set it down nice and easy without it falling, and then you hand thread it in until it gets tight, and tighten it up with the ratchet. Do that for all three spark plugs, and then we're gonna get to the ones in the back. Make sure you get these. That's the part number right there. You get them from any auto parts store. I went to AutoZone, because if you go to the dealer, they're like $20 or $20-something a pop for one. These are like 13, I think, 13 or 14 for one. So you're gonna be spending money, but it's worth it. So once you do all the ones in the front, and then you tighten the bolt back up, you plug these back on, make sure. Now you gotta go to the ones in the back. Take off all your plastics. That's what I did. You don't have to take off the strut bar, support bar. I don't. It's kind of cold, so bear with me. And then you unplug the things in the back. I already did that. And you take off the coils. I already did that. So it's kind of tight back here, but you'll get it. Move the power steering line to the side. It has this little bracket thing that goes there with a 10mm bolt. Goes right there where my finger is, right there. Take that off, push the power steering line hose to the side. Make sure you be careful with it, you don't want to damage it. Then you unplug the things again, the fuel injector things again. Take out that little black bolt again. These, it's a tight fit, but you can do it. All you need is the ratchet and this right here. That's all you need, and you can take it out. So I already took out the coil. I'm gonna take out the spark plug. Catch back the video. I also forgot to mention, to get to 1, 2, 3, to get to this third one next to the oil cap, I forgot to mention, you gotta move the reservoir. It's just a 10mm bolt that holds it in place. It's right here. And then you just pull it out, pull it to the side, because if not, you're not going to be able to take this coil out. I forgot to mention on the video. Sorry, guys. Then you're going to come back here with the stuff already set up. Put your hand back here like this, and drop the spark plug in carefully inside where it goes. Make sure you be careful with it. You don't want to damage nothing. Bring it down slowly and hand thread it in. Then you get your ratchet and you put it on the adapter right there, and you snug it up. Then you do the same process you did in the front. Tighten up the little bolt back there. It's kind of tight, but if you get one of these, you can do it. It's pretty easy. And once you do all three in the back, plug up the fuel injector things, and you'll be good to go, guys.